somebody is at least on the ball today, because I'm not. All right, so let me go and get all this fancy shenanigans set. I am gonna keep my camera nice and tiny for you. We need some team names for these guys right now. We have purple team. What do we have on purple? Purple might as well be called Team East Coast, but I need something different. So we had Right Nut and Left Nut duke it up last night. Right Nut ended up picking up the victory. That was purple team once again. I mean, it's pretty much Team East Coast, which is the same as last night. They're coming back with vengeance. A couple changing out a little bit of the players. However, Bouncer Wow and Strummer and Bobo Sapien all on the same team once again. However, we need a fun team name. What do we got here? Team CC, Team Douchebags. Team Style My Do. The Right Nut Kings. Who's got Team 420? Okay, all right, Team 420. Sure, Team 420. And we need something for blue team. Blue is Team Swag. Alright, so we got Team 420 versus Team Swag. What the fuck? Whatever. So be it. You guys wanted it. Blue team comprised of Team Swag versus Team 420. Who is ready to blaze it? I mean, time is ticking on down. 1 minute for any of you potheads out there. Have fun. This is your day, your time to shine for other people. This is the birth, and well, technically not the birth, the rise of Jesus from the grave. However you want to view it, completely up to you guys. As we sit here, everybody at 100%, which means we are going to be loading into the game. Once again, there is a 3-minute delay on anyone in the game, so ghosting isn't necessarily super easy. I mean, if by the time I'm talking about any ward timers or anything, they're already long past, so people don't have to worry about that shenanigans. Let me organize everybody here, get those mid laners and the mid laners ADCs up against the ADCs. And of course, them jingle jangles up against them jingle jangles. Now, one thing I do want to point out, Nasus in the top lane countered super hard and early by Hail Santa. Riven completely wrecks Nasus in the top lane early game from 1 to pretty much 6. After level 7 to 9 is when Nasus is really able to hold his own. If he gets a gank right around that 3-minute mark from that Xin Zhao, unless Xin starts at blue, he should be okay. If he starts a red buff Xin, goes to blue, ganks hop around that 3 minutes, and Nasus picks up Wither, slows that Riven enough, and they're able to capitalize on Santa's aggressiveness, is that's what's going to happen. I mean, I can almost guarantee it because Riven has such early game pressure against Nasus that it's going to push up, making it very easy for Neversmite to gank. But instead, he's going to be starting with that blue buff, looking down to gank the bot lane around 3 minutes. 10 seconds is the clear time for Xin Zhao, and Pantheon clear time is like 3 minutes and 30 seconds by the time he's going to get out and gank somebody. Very slow clear time, but that is that's just how it is. He picked Pantheon, not for the clear time, but for that guaranteed stun. Looking in the mid lane, it is going to be that Lux versus Tristana. This is very interesting to see. AP Tristana is picked more of like a joke. You don't see AP Tristana all the time, and or if ever, unless they're very confident with that pick. So let's welcome to the jam. Let's welcome down the slam, as that's what's going to be happening here. There's going to be kills everywhere, action everywhere. I am excited. I hope you guys are excited, and I thank all of you for tuning on in here to the stream. Again, if you like what I do, hit that follow button. Every night, 9 o'clock, I start streaming with a bunch of different stuff. As we see, Instant Noodle and Santa duking it out. There is Santa coming in with the auto attacks, already winning, putting Instant Noodle PhD to that half HP. However, all he's got to do is get those auto attacks back. The passive health regeneration, which is just that life steal passive from Nasus, is going to make it every time he Qs a minion. He gets about 20 HP. Oh, but already looking to the top, you can see the trades as Dark Slayer says, hey, look, that magic resist. Yeah, what magic resist? You don't have magic resist anymore. As Strummer going into the mid lane, showing the dominance that Tristana has. Very easy. You get the explosive shot early on Trist. You start pushing the lane. Lux, not necessarily the greatest farmer underneath tower. She can do it, but she needs to have a lot of Lux play. You basically have to set up your own minions, the mage minions in particular, and use your passive, the illumination, to get the extra damage to proc to get the last hit. If you don't, you're going to miss farm underneath tower, and it's not going to work very well for you. The thing also to keep in mind is once Tristana hits level 2, which she is, all she has to do, you get close enough with Lux, she rocket jumps on top of you. She lays down that frickin' E of hers. Name slipping my mind. Again, bear with me here. Oh, and we see Inta. Look at this. There's that Santa doing the damage. Is he going to be able to put down the Ignite? No, instead he burns the Ghost from instant noodle because he needs to get out of dodge. He is very scared and very low HP. There's the Pantheon who is going to be looping around, and this could be first blood that is going to be given up here to 420. I would name it 420 Blaze It, but that is not what's going to happen. As we see Instant Noodle taking a critical blow, there the Ignite does go off as the Spear Shot comes out from Bounce Go Wow, securing that first blood. And in the bottom line, the exhaust is going to be used onto Druid, who is running for his life. Username only at a quarter HP, has next to no magic resist due to all that Star Call. And the heal comes out and says, hey, you know what, Tristana, you wanted to go home, you're kind of low HP, but the beautiful thing about Soraka is, I love you. Take this blessing, have more HP and armor as Druid might be going ham here. Uses the Ignite and the auto attack. Is it going to be enough? Can he pick it up? He does pick up the kill, and the rocket jump out is going to disengage as Zin coming in from the backline is going to be taking out the tower. Takes one tower hit, flashes out, dodges the next. Great play as Druid instead takes that tower hit, and what a fantastic play. They pick up the kill now 1-1 in this scoreboard. Tristana not picking up the kill. Or sorry, did pick up the kill. Looking at the wrong Tristana here. This is going to be a little difficult to see as these Tristanas, these Yordles, there's too many of them. They are too short. I can't see over their heads on the scoreboard here. Trish picking up the kill, so she's going to go back and pick up a pretty little Van Scepter. That's going to give her a ton of sustain in this bot lane, as well as the Soraka heal. She's not going anywhere for a while. And then Bounce Go Wow, who still hasn't backed, is looking for this gank onto Nice. But instead is going to go and back to the Jingle Jangle as Strummer with a great dodge. That's the thing about Lux. She's a skill shot champion. If you don't hit skill shots, you're not going to do any damage. You might as well play Annie where it's guaranteed your stun. All your skills are pretty much guaranteed. I mean, I guess you could screw up your Tibbers and you could screw up your Disintegrate, but your Incinerate shouldn't miss. And there we see already Santa using the advantage he has as Nice in the mid, using a great job of the Prismatic Barrier, knowing he can get the extra trade in, the extra auto attack on Strummer in the mid lane. Oh, as Never Smite GG showing up here onto Hail Santa. He does get withered. Is it going to be enough? The pop-up flash is going to be used. Do they want to dive onto this? Never Smite GG is tanking as Instant Noodle cannot do the damage. Instead, it's the bait. Santa, can he pick up the kill? He picks up one. He picks up two. The turnaround double. Is the red buff enough? No, it's not. Hail Santa is going to walk out with a double kill, laughing in the face of the enemy. Says, that's cool. That's funny. Guess what? I got a stun. I got a buttload of damage, and I got the skills to pay the bills. And right now, he just picked up a buttload of money, and he is paying off all his past debt. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. If I take a drink or stop casting for a moment, this is why you run a duo caster, so that when one person decides to take a break, you have a second caster to help on out. Now, who do you guys think's gonna win? I mean, Bunny Rabbit Ribbon, take a look. It's Easter time, and this Bunny Rabbit sure as hell ain't just laying eggs everywhere. She's making things happen. As we see into the mid lane, Strummer using damage, has the auto attacks and the Ignite ticking. Can he be able to pick up the kill? He wants to, but it is not going to be enough as Druid is going to get hooked. Flayed back into the tower. The tower hit will not go off. Instead, we see Zin trying to make a play onto Strummer. The binding is going to land, and a great job from the Lux to bait it out. But the jump, Never Smite did just use the gap close. Strummer trying to run away if he can break vision. He should be able to outrun this Zin, but it's a matter of time. It is ticking down. That audacious charge up in 1 second. Can he get it? There's the snipe. Cheesy. Nice kill. As it's lights out for Tristana. That's just got to be depressing. I mean, the last thing you see is a big guy behind you coming up with a massive spear and then just this red laser beam. You're like, oh, that's so pretty. You're dead. It's over. Team 420 now with 3 kills to Team Swag. Coming out with 2 kills. Gold very close. Only 800 difference separating these two teams. Mere peanuts. All it comes down to is 1 dragon fight. And it could be a total tide change. Now, out. We do see Lux picking up that chalice, very solid, as well as the double Doran's rings. That is going to allow her to survive the burst coming from Strummer, even though Strummer leads with the kill. Or, sorry, Strummer leads with the farm. He is down the kill. Oh, as we see Bouncing Wawa showing in the bot lane, does stun Tristana, but the rocket jump has already used the flay backwards. They want to get onto him. Instead, they are going to pick up the kill onto Slayer, and Druid gets hooked. The exhaust as well. The body block actually stopping Trish from going anywhere as Bouncing Wawa secures another kill in this game. Neversmind now showing up to gank Santa. He is not going to be able to run. Instead, he chooses to fight. Can he do the damage? The right click, the ignite, and the execute makes it a 1-to-1 trade as Neversmite GG is going to pick up the kill in the top lane. Insane plays that have been going on in this game so far, and Team 420 making us know that, hey, today is their day. Literally, today is now 420. It is their day to shine as Nice is going to be taking some damage in mid, but Strummer with a little bit of a sidestep says, Lux, look, fool me once, my fault, I screwed up, I understand. If it happens a second time, or no, wait, first time's on you, second time, fuck! Either way, oh, we see the damage coming out. Is the prismatic barrier gonna be enough? The flash stun assist from Bounce Chicken Wow Wow says, look, I could care less about your rates. I would rather have your blood on my hands. Picks up the assist and that kill onto Nice. See Bounce Chicken Wow Wow now going on to his red buff, or actually taking Team Swag's red buff. Is he going to be able to get out of this? Fine and dandy. He does with the double buff on. He is going to walk away. Cool guys, don't watch explosions. And Pantheon, with one of the fastest base movement speeds in the game, is going to make sure that he walks out of here. No problem. No questions asked. So far, this gold lead is growing on Team 420, and that gold is going to the carries. We see here Riven got a ton of money. A lot of money. Like the most on the team kind of money. Followed by that Lucian, who is farming up a Storm, dominating over 20 CS on the Tristana opponent. Just insane amounts of gold as we see Strummer has disconnected from the game. That does happen on a rare occasion. The ELO for these people, anyone who is wondering, varies. There is silver in this, there is gold, platinum, and there is actually challenger as well. Now granted, it is a challenger in 3v3, but Neversmite GG is challenger in 3v3. So, wide variety of skill. I mean, you have... Oh, and here we see Santa with the knockup. The execute is actually not going to do enough damage. And the hook comes onto Darkslayer, the flay backwards. The box is going to get dropped. Bobo Sapien choosing fighting out, using the calling. Instead, will it be the calling? Can he call them to death? No, they can't. The heal will be used. And since they buffed heal to give an increased movement speed, that is going to disengage in this bot lane as Team Swag is going to back out and begin healing on up. But Neversmite GG with the flash, the pop-up. Can it land? Druid instead will pick up the kill. Fluffing that score up a little bit, and that's what he needed. That is now 2 kills being put onto this Tristana. Great play as Neversmite tries to use the ultimate to knock back Bobo Sapien, but just outside of the range, just the tip, couldn't even hit. And that's all I need sometimes, is just the tip. But in this case, even that was not enough. Interesting to see here in the top lane, we do see Nasus picking up armor. For anyone who goes up against Riven, don't grab armor. As we see Bouncing Wawa showing up in the bot lane. The wards were there, but the downside to having the wards is it's a Pantheon. He's gonna ult behind. Grand Skyfall says he's coming in no matter where he is, as Hail Santa is now in a bit of a pickle in the top. There is Lux with the slow. Does get vision, pops it. The flash coming out from Santa. Is it gonna be enough? Instant Noodle going in for the dive, says I'm a dog, and I'm taking you to the dog house. But Hail Santa says I'm taking you with me. Can he do it? The last tower shot is gonna land, and that's a 1-to-1 trade coming out of this Bunny Rabbit Ribbon. It is her/his day to shine in that top lane every time they try to kill this gosh damn bunny on this Easter Sunday. This bunny's coming back with vengeance and says, you, yes, you are coming with me. Oh, man. I'm going to have to grab another drink here in just a moment. The gold, however, is coming back. Oh, and Bouncy Wow Wow using the skills to pay the bills. Look at him. That is a great job from Pantheon as he wants to go on in. Oh, will that laser pick it up the stun? He stops it. He's got to dodge the laser. Lux's ult is not going to be up in time. What a fantastic play from Bouncy Wow Wow. Absolutely greatly done. Says, hey, if I can get close enough for this stun, it will be the end. Bouncy Wow Wow with the spear shot is not going to take his prismatic barrier, will block the damage, but used the stun since they changed it to get increased. He got one block back, stop that tower hit that would have killed him, and he's going home. Nice save and sound. What a great job. Now, how's it going, everybody? Ghost Pudding, how you doing? As well as everyone else who is in here. If I've not said hello to you, I am sorry. Normally I will, but when you are doing shoutcasting, it makes it very difficult. As we see Druid getting hooked, the flay backwards. However, she does have increased armor as Bobo Sapien stepping out a little bit far away, but Dark Slayer is going to take a ton of damage as username is dropped down. He is going to die to Druid, who's putting down the damage, and now Bobo Sapien's in a bit of a pickle as it's a double kill being picked up from Druid in the bot lane. This is why Soraka is coming back single-handedly. The heal remake that gives you the movement speed to reposition after you use it, as well as the fact that Soraka's like, oh, that's cool, I'm low HP, my heal does more now, and it gives me the armor to survive any of the damage you're going to be putting out. Thresh overcommitted a little bit as Bobo Sapien stepped out of position. Oh, but Bouncy Wow Wow wants to make the play happen. Dark Slayer is going to be taken down here. There's the auto attack for the crit. Bouncy Wow Wow doing a lot of damage onto Druid. He's waiting for that stun to come up. There's the double spear shot. He is going to be diving onto here. Druid is going to fall down. There is a double kill being picked up from Bouncy Wow Wow. Great job. 5-0-2 on this jungle Pantheon, and this is why he's so strong. He's miles away. Grand Skyfall puts him into position, puts him right on top of the target that he wants to pick up and get the kill on, and continue to chase because Pantheon has ridiculous base movement speed, and with the boots, he moves just as fast as any ADC with T2 boots. So Tristana, Druid, was not able to do anything and had to die. My neighbors, actually, for anyone who doesn't know, my neighbors up top have like kids that they are. Oh, and Neversmite GG standing there. Not sure if AFK or not, but he does go on to Strummer as Neversmite taking a lot of damage, and now he's in a 3v1 situation. He is gonna drop. Looked as if he was trying to make a dragon call and or play, and his team was not showing up as ping's coming down now for Team 420 onto the dragon. They're gonna be pushing onto it and should be able to pick it up as Dark Slayer, if he gets too close, could get hooked, stunned, and insta-killed before he's even able to use the heal. There is the dragon. Team 420 picking it up, fluffing up that gold a little bit more. 23,000 to just about 21,000 here for Team Swag. As for my neighbors, not sure if they hate me. They have kids that they bring over on the weekends, so when they're stomping around up top, I kind of yell down below. So we've gone up and chatted with them, but they have not had a problem. As we see, Nice is going to burst down onto Strummer. What a turnaround. Strummer says, look, I know that I can kill you. Jumps in, overcommits, takes the final spark to the face, and once again, it is lights out as Bouncy Wow Wow instead will play cleanup crew, getting the assist as username Chow trying to run does get slowed as Druid putting the damage down will not pick up the kill. Dark Slayer will instead, however, Druid will take the assist, and that's how quick these fights are turning up. As we see Bouncy Wow Wow landing into bot lane. Can he get close enough for the stun? If he can get vision over the wall, there's the flash, so he can, though he is silenced. He says, Druid, where are you gonna go? Starts walking with the target. Heal is gonna be used. The calling coming on out. Sorry, the calling as Bobo Sapien now is gonna get engaged on as Hail Satan has to fight Instant Noodle in the top lane, but Instant Noodle says, look, it's past level 7 to that level 9 range. You are going to die. I will kill you. That's Strummer showing into the bot lane, or into the mid lane, pushing back the Xin Zhao, who is forced to flash as Druid cannot kill Strummer. That rocket jump was just used. Everybody now very low. Everyone at a quarter or half HP as that final spark is not going to land on a Bouncy Wow Wow, nor will the binding land on a Bobo Sapien. However, we see Neversmite catching Strummer out of position, and the damage from Lizard Elder and Red Buff, in fact, just Red Buff, not even Lizard Elder, forgive me, is going to be enough to pick up the kill as he jumps on over. But true damage, OP. There's the binding and a ton of damage landing on the Bobo Sapien, who needs to run away now. He's got to go home. Finally going on back. This game has been a huge turnaround now. Team 420, this is their day to shine, had the advantage early and is now slowly slipping away from them. We see that Team Swag coming back with that moolah, with that swag. Coming in now, 26.5 thousand gold to 25.6. Only a grand difference. They have slowly taken this lead on back. Now, turrets-wise, you see that 2 towers have been taken for Team Swag, and that is giving them the advantage here, even though Dragon was picked up from Team 420. Now, in top, this is where, Nasus is going to shine. Early on, he built armor, not necessarily what I recommend. If you're going up against Riven, I say build HP first. Get the Giant's Belt. Oh, as we see Strummer trying to go down with the burst, turns it around onto Druid, but one more auto attack is going to pick up the kill as Dark Slayer will use the heal, and Druid just is like, look, I know you're AP, I know you got the burst, and I'm gonna let you finish, but first, I'm gonna auto-attack you to death as Hail Santa going in to the top. Can he do it? Doesn't get the pop-up. The execute is not gonna be enough. That baby 12 HP. The flash, though, will pick up the kill, and Hail Santa says, no, Bounce, wow, not today, not in my house. I'm doing this, all me, one-man army. It is the Rabbits, day to shine. Easter Bunny, Riven. Coming on in here. Oh, man, holy cow. Insane, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going crazy as Nice is going to get focused out here. The stun coming out, and Hail Santa, El Santa, is picking up another kill. 6, 3, and 1, while Bounce Kawawa has that flawless game, as Never Smite GG wants to go in here, does take the exhaust, uses the ultimate, says, hey, that's fine, we won't fight. Strummer putting himself in an interesting situation, taking down incredibly low, and is going to get bursted from Druid as he goes on in, picks up the double kill, and will be able to rocket jump out, but he's in a sticky situation. It has gotten real bleak, real dark, real quick, and he's going home in a body bag. Let me grab a drink, ladies and gentlemen. I need one so badly. I have finished my soda that I made, and I need something to wet the gullet, as well as a slight break to just break away, really find out who I am as a person and just focus in on what I need. But we're back! We are back here, and we look to the mid lane as, in total, I want to mention Riven and Lucian. That is going to be Hail Santa and Bobo Sapien, the highest farm in the game right now, leading. And just like that, quick turnaround, boom, one fight, gold is back in 420's hands. Eerie, thank you for watching. You have a great night. Oh, the binding come out from Nice. Look at the turnaround damage. Strummer is having the hardest time this game getting any money. Strummer building AP Tristana, how it works, you get fed in lane, you get out of lane, you start killing other people. Strummer can't do that. He can't burst anybody right now, does not have the Deathfire Grasp, which is essential for Tristana. And so he's trying to play cleanup. He needs to look for these kills where people are low, and he needs to capitalize on it. Because as of right now, he is stuck in... He's stuck at like the 12-minute mark in a build. As Bouncy Kawawa going in onto Druid. There's the Lancer to get on out if they want to, but they are not going to. Bouncy Kawawa with the flash over is going to be 1v1ing Druid. As the ultimate coming out from Dark Slayer, he is going to drop to username. As we see Lux trying to rotate on over. Oh, but there's Never Smite showing up just in the nick of time. is going to be going on to Username. Should be able to pick up this kill, no problem. That final spark is not going to land. Instead, the Binding will pick it up, and that was a nice kill as Bounchica Wow turn around, becoming godlike, and picking up the kill here on Tristana, as they do have that vision, so they can see Bounchica Wow with it, wants to go, and even more, he's greedy, he's hungry for it, just like Instant Noodle, using the Ghost, wants to come in, there's the Siphoning Strike, sucked your life away, Riven, I'm sorry, Bunny Rabbit, but it is Team Swag's time to swag it out, show it off. Shigga schwa as Never Smite is gonna get taken down from Bounchica Wow. That's an overall triple kill, unofficial. That was just picked up. Great job, great position, the turnaround, and look at how Bounchica Wow is building. I want to point this out. Very early, he built damage. He got Lizard Elder, he got the Brutalizer, that was it. Did not go for the Black Cleaver. Instead went for tank. Because how it works, Pantheon does a ton of damage. If you build him AD, yeah, sure, he can stun, he can use the Spear Shot, Heartseeker Strike, one auto attack, he can kill somebody. But it's more beneficial for his team to get tanky after. So he has that very, very early Randuins. Which, as you can see, 9, 0, and 5, you can't kill him. You just can't. Oh, and there we see that final spark getting cut down, and nice, already using, does land the Binding. There's Strummer trying to come in for the capitalization kill, but instead is going to get bursted down. Instant Noodle picking up the kill as Username is forced to flash away. Can it be enough? Druid wants to get in there for the auto attacks. There's the flash silence out of Bounchica Wow. The Star Call going in, and that's a double kill being picked up from Instant Noodle as we see the reset coming in. Druid is going to get stunned underneath tower, but he is not tanking. Instead, will still die as finally Bounchica Wow will drop as Never Smite comes in, and he is going to drop to Hail Santa, who uses the damage from this Riven, who's so fed. Double kill. Santa waiting for the cooldowns, wants to turn around, but can't. Needs some teammates. Bobo Sabian coming in with the damage. The right clicks, picks up one. Can he kill the Dark Slayer? He does. Now he's got to run from Nasus. Lucian, a great counter to Nasus for the fact that he can just use his dash, cleanses all slows. Instead, will not be able to trade here, as the turnaround, everything insane, back and forth. 420 winning, Team Swag winning. When it all boils down, we see Strummer going in onto Instant Noodle, picking up 500 Gs, finally getting that DFG, and they're going to be pushing onto the Dragon. Again, anyone who has just joined, I thank all 60 of you people. You guys are awesome for joining on in. How it's gonna work, after this game, we will be doing a giveaway for one of the codes, either Hecarim or Blitzcrank, as well as Dawngate, the skin code. Oh, but we see Never Smite GG is gonna get caught up. Can he get taken down? The Binding from Lux has already been used as Druid snipes the kill onto Strummer, and there's the power of the AD Tristana. Oh, but the stun over the wall. Will it be enough? We see Username is stuck out of position, taking on 3 members of Team Swag. The calling, he calls on home, and Bobo Sabian picks up the kill as they're going to be going on to Nice now, but Never Smite GG instead will get turned, focused down, is not able to get killed from Bounchica Wow, but Bobo Sabian will pick it up, and then to turn around, double kill from Nice. The Binding, the great amount of damage that Lux can put out with that final spark, and light Binding, locking 2 targets up, lining them up perfectly for that laser. Very, very nice play. But those skin codes, so the 2 here, the Dawngate skin code and key to play the game, as well as Curse Voice beta keys. How it works: I enter your name into this random chooser, and I hit the random button. Whoever comes out, you tell me what you guys want, and then you get it. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Oh, Strummer so very low from the blue buff, and does get executed as Thresh was there. Could have used the lantern to give Strummer a little bit of HP. Instead, just says, "Oh, that's cool. I see you're trying to do the blue buff, and I just wanted to collect your soul in my little lantern. You know, it's nice having little yordles in here, as well as, you know, my partner in crime, Lucian's wife," which is kind of weird to me. I think there really needs to be some hidden, some hidden passive between a Lucian and Thresh being on the same team. Oh, never my GG. The tank of the team, more or less, does get taken on down to drops a quarter HP. Now it's 27 minutes in, and we see that, you know, Neversmite does not have the Feral Flame as Druid caught out of position. That spear shot will pick up the kill. So much damage coming out of Banchigawawa as he finishes that last Whisper, and he's got the Brutalizer. He basically does true damage to anybody who does not have armor. Insane, and he's making the plays as Strummer now disconnects from the game. Everyone having a few issues with connecting right now. Both teams losing members, but Team 420 does not care at all. They say, screw it, we're down a player, we're gonna fight. We're gonna push right on mid lane, and we're gonna make this happen. Now there's no wards as Bobo Sapien was leading the charge there. Could have engaged onto it as there's only 3 members of 420 pushing into that enemy jungle here. But Team Swag, they do have 5 members. Strummer is still not here. Once Druid comes on into the play, we may see a huge fight erupt as that could turn the tides. They are down in gold. They've been doing this lane phase for a very long period of time when they need to give Lux blue buff and they have to just team fight and push. Lux, super big right now, has the Athenes, has the death cap, and Druid, who Infinity Edge Bloodthirster just literally poops out damage in every direction. As long as she's right-clicking, she's doing it. And then Instant Noodle, incredibly tanky, has that Trinity Force, has the Tabby. He's just going to run to that backline and focus out one individual person. Oh, but there's Banchigawawa going in with the man drop right onto Druid. But the turnaround, the final spark is going to land onto 3 members as 420 evaporates. Bobo Sapien trying to run away, uses the heal and the dash. Instant Noodle now using the Wither, and that will be able to pick up the kill as Team Swag says, bitch, please. We are rolling in it right now, and turnaround fight. They're now going to be able to pick up this tower, should be able to pick up another tower as well, and even that inhibitor. As Hail Santa is bot lane, trying to push it out, going to make it tower for tower, but heck, it may just be a straight push. They have the minions to push on into the base. They could tank it and potentially win if they wanted. Riven is still bottom. But instead, back ping's coming on out. They do not want to continue. However, the flash down onto Nice, put to half HP. The nice dodge from Banchigawawa. The flay backwards, the exhaust, but they need to exhaust Druid, and the final spark is going to turn around, killing username. Bobo Sapien, though, for the cleanup, already used the dash, does get slowed, and is withered. He cannot win this fight as he is ulted back from Tristana, will be put into a safe range, and is going to heal up mighty quick to show back up into this fight here as Druid and Instant Noodle are going to pick up that 1 tower kill. They're looking for 2. Can they do it? Bobo Sapien coming on in as Neversmite as well, showing up. Soraka, that Dark Slayer, says, look, I got the heals, but does get sniped down as Bobo out of position. Neversmite, though, taking the damage from Hail Santa. Santa with so much burst. Does he get the execute? Does pick up 1, wants to pick up 2. There's the lantern. The ignite is not going to be enough. Bobo Sapien, though, showing up with the calling. And, ring, ring. Death's knocking. Or Death's on the phone? Maybe Death's on the phone. And then they started to knock. Either way, knock, knock on heaven's door, because that's where all of Team Swag just went. Team Swag just straight up left. Just gone. They're gone. This is where Team 420 have to play very, very cautious. They need to play very smart. No towers are left. They can push right onto the Nexus. No one necessarily has the backdoor from Team Swag. They don't have to worry about, you know, a Pantheon man drop or a Twisted Fate card poured in. They do have to worry about, though, losing the next team fight. Could be over. Could be over. Shield us never die! That's a shout out to Mordekaiser. There's the pings for Dragon, and what's super funny about this is Team 420 has wards all over Baron, where Team Swag says, guys, Dragon's up. Let's do Dragon. I don't know if you know this, guys, but Baron's more important than the Dragon. I just want to point that out there. See, yeah. Oh, an instant noodle using the wither, but is going to drop. He's now going to get focused out by 3 members. Is he going to fight? He's waiting for his team to rotate over. There's the Lux. Instant noodle trying to run away. Does get hooked down. The heal coming out from Soraka is not going to be enough, as Nice wants to land the snipe. Can't do it. Nobody is low enough. And Strummer finally shows back up to the game like, oh, hey, let me help out. A nice dodge. And there is Darkslayer on a position using the Star Call, but is going to die to Santa's damage as Neversmite finally picking up the dragon. But it looks like there's a backdoor as Riven with so much. The double kill being picked up. Bouncing wow, diving into the back as Username is tanking the tower. Can they do it? We see Neversmite GG is pushing on the mid lane, going for that inhibitor, or for the Nexus. And there we see Strummer is getting taken down. It looks like he DC'd once again. Oh, maybe it was a bait. Who knows? Strummer, can he jump away? Is he going to be able to survive this if Neversmite picks up the kill? He's just going to get a kill. He can't push with it. Has Instant Noodle going in onto Username, bouncing a wow. They need to try and fight this. The box is going to get used as Username, Randuin's, and Shirelia's. Bobo Sapien wants to go in. Can Strummer pick it up? He doesn't. Just AFK auto attack, picking up the kill, fluffing that score. 3-9-2 altogether for Strummer. Not sure if he's still here or he DC'd as Instant Noodle. Going on to Bounce go out, but that lantern just says, hey, don't worry, I got you. Come with me if you want to live. And that he did. And there we see all the members of Team 420 have some money. They gotta go back, they gotta spend it, because the next fight that breaks out could be the last fight. Currently, they lead in gold, basically 61,000 for Team 420 to Team Swag's 56,000, 57,000 we'll say for easy. Team Swag down kills, up towers. But overall, they control the pace of this game. They can win any fight that they want to. All they need to do is make it happen. They won one big team fight while Strummer was gone. They pushed that inhibitor. They took down both mid towers. All they need, one more fight, and they can win this game. They can close it out right here, right now. Whew. There we see, this is going to be that mid-game dance. It's getting closer to that late game here. Roughly 35 minutes into the game is the later of the mid-game. So we see Team Swag pushing it on up. All they got to do is start the fight. All Nice has to do is land one binding. Instant Noodle's got to ghost in, dash to that backline. The biggest threat that they have right now is Riven and Pantheon. Oh, but there's Bound Chicken Wow making the plays, landing down, instead stuns onto Noodle, but there's the final spark, landing on only 2 members as Neversmite GG is now stuck in the middle of everything. He is going to get taken down as we see Druid in the back with the right clicks, the damage, Instant Noodle picking up the kill, Bobo Sapien, and everything hitting the fan in an instant as Lux with the binding was just a little off on the damage. We see 3 members falling for Team 420, 3 members falling for Team Swag, a double kill getting picked up from Druid, and a double kill getting picked up from Bobo Sapien. This is how fast fights break out with Pantheon on your team. You say, guys, I'm sick of sitting here doing this mid lane dance. I'm gonna Skyfall. I'm gonna show them my undergarments. They're gonna get scared because my package is fucking huge. Because you're a Pantheon single-handedly diving into the backline. I mean, you gotta be pretty much of a Mantheon to do something like that. And when you do it, the whole thing starts. You see the team split up. They all try to run backwards. Someone tries to run forwards. It means they're gonna fight. It means they're gonna run away. Who knows? You cause mass confusion. And that's where Team 420 will start the fight. They're going to dictate it. Because if you look, they have a binding from Lux to start the fight for Team Swag. A Wither from Nasus if you choose to ghost on in. But a quick Lantern or Flay backwards can disengage any of that. Or even the Orb of Ascension. It's very hard for Team Swag to start a fight. Also, something to point out. This is where Lux... As a Lux player myself, where Lux starts to not hit as hard. She's going to get one more item, and that's basically the peak. That's where Lux is the absolute strongest. Oh, as Strummer getting caught out, does use the jump, but the final spark lighting the way to heaven, and that's where Strummer's went, because he feels like it's hell though, even though that's where he's going. That's where he's off to. There we see, now it's Team Swag's time to shine. They have 5 members up. There's the Wither going on about Chicka Wow Wow. Are they going to focus him out? We see, taking the damage, he turns around on a Druid with the stun. The right click the damage as Santa has to run away. Druid as well has to run away, but that Spear Shot will pick up the kill. As we look, we see it's Bobo Sapien taking on Darkslayer. Instant Noodle still alive. Final Spark is not going to land. That's 2 members now of Team 420 who are going to be pushing on. His username showed up, trying to cause some confusion in everybody. As Santa coming back going after Darkslayer, we see that username is going to fall. Santa forced to flash away. Does get binded. Can he? It is a double kill being picked up from Nice. As Strummer now wants to go in, has the jump away. Bobo Sapien picking up a double kill, has the dash. It is now Bobo Sapien versus Instant Noodle. Instant Noodle wanting to go onto the Nexus here. Oh, son of a bitch. We should be good. And there we see Instant Noodle gonna get taken out from Bobo Sapien. The turnaround, the damage. Holy crap.